Hey everyone, welcome back to Card the Row. In this video, we're going to be going over the Ultimate Survival Kit. It comes with 34 items, and it is only $25 to get almost $1,400 worth of value. All these assets are available for Unreal Engine, and you can import them over to other engines. And it does raise awareness for Girls Who Code campaign. And yeah, so let's go over some of these assets. So we got the Meridian, Post Office, Forest Essentials, FPS devices. You can double check your asset library to see if you've already gotten some of these. If you want to support my channel, feel free to use my affiliate link for the Humble Bundle in the description below. It's the exact same price. And let's go ahead and open these up in Unreal Engine and get started. One more thing, all these assets do come with key codes, so you just plug them in here. Just head over to your Unreal Engine and then click on your profile and then click redeem code. And you can just paste all the codes you get from Humble Bundle over here where it says redeem your product. And yeah. Then head back to your library and just make sure you hit the refresh on the FAP library to make sure it all shows up. And I'll go ahead and import these and then we can go over these together. All right, so the first one we're going to be going over is this medieval village slash camp. So let's go ahead and check these out. So very realistic. It looks amazing. Very AAA looking. Let's go ahead and check and see, is there an interior? That kind of is not really set up for the demo, but you can easily just demolish that door, make it interactable, go inside. We have some really nice foliage and sunlight hitting this village. We have a church in the back over there and just a ton of little environment props like these crates and so on. And let's go ahead. We got some mosaics, or I guess pieces of glass hanging against the wall here. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty modular. Let's go ahead and see. We got this little pizza oven slash maybe blacksmith looking area. And it looks like there is an indoor here actually, but I guess because it's so dark, maybe that whole building is a one piece. Oh, okay. It is the one piece. That's crazy. Okay. But yeah, I mean, overall, you could take this to Blender, adjust the mods or adjust the models how you want it to. And then over here, we got some bigger buildings, and it's not modular, but it is cool if you need like a one-off ready-made building. But yeah, overall, really cool asset. I love the scenery at least. And yeah, the buildings are pretty cool too. And let's go ahead and check out the next asset. All right, this is the post office. Let's first take a look from the outside. Very spooky looking on the outside, at least it's just really dark. So over here, we got this building number, says they're open. So let's go ahead on in. Very old school looking, kind of looks like it's something from the 1960s. And yeah, pretty cool. So we got a bunch of little assets here, kind of make a simulator game out of this, honestly, with all these little assets and stuff going on here. So let's actually, yep, they are modular indeed. You can do whatever you want piece by piece individually. The walls are also set up and they are modular too. So that's actually really cool. And let's go ahead and check out this workroom. So just a bunch of packages and boxes. Let's see what is in here. Nice. So you got kind of like the main office going on here. And yeah, overall pretty cool asset. We even have a little car here to deliver. And yeah, pretty cool asset. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. This one is called, this is called the Geek Room in the Humble Bundle. I don't really say it's a geek thing, but this guy looks more like an alcoholic if you ask me. Like, holy crap. This is messy. Like, this is not okay. You got full-on slices of pizza just exposed in the open. He didn't even finish the whole box. He just went to the next box. But all right, pretty cool. A bunch of wires connected to this PC, and then no wires on his head. Guessing it's wireless, or her head. But yeah, pretty cool. We got this fan here, a newspaper covering up the windows. I guess really want to respect that privacy. Really old school PCs or monitors, I guess, even though you have this really futuristic high-tech VR headset, but not really sure if that can really run that kind of headset. And then we got some posters, and yeah, pretty cool. Is there anything outside the store? I don't think so. All right, nice. Pretty cool asset. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. So this is the climber character, just covered in snow gear. You got animations, and for some reason, your climber is going to be shooting people because it's rigged to some kind of dude holding a gun while jumping, crouching, and so on. But yeah, modular pieces all separated here, as you can see here. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. This is the Dystopian city. So we got flying cars going everywhere, just kind of flying around these tall buildings. We got some cool fonts here, as well as a lot of blank screens. Looks very cyberpunk slash futuristic. And yeah, just a lot of tall buildings. We got this roadway here, even though oh, okay, I guess we have some cars that just hover above the ground instead of flying. And we got these cool little arcade looking machines. So public arcade machines, very nice. And yeah, overall pretty big looking city, pretty cyberpunky. And let's go ahead and check out the next asset. And over here, we have our Geek girl character with the VR headset and option to take off the VR headset. It is rigged to the UE5 Manny or UE4 Manny. And then we got walk animations, jump start, jump idle, running, and so on. Everything's separated here, all modular, different types of clothes, different types of appearances. And then also the entire room that we saw earlier is separated into its individual pieces here, like so, as well as the garbage on the ground. And yeah, pretty cool. And over here we have the apartment. So pretty retro theme, pretty cool. Looks like a bit of the 1980s, 1970s, especially if you're still using a floppy disk. I'm not sure if a lot of you will even know what that is. Yeah, but pretty cool asset. So we got a ton of little, so we have a hammer here for some reason. Kind of looks like an old school themed zombie apocalypse. Oh wait, that's not a hammer. Oh yeah, that's the end of I think that's the end of a camera lens on a belt. Okay, that should be out. We got a bunch of map scrolls here and a bunch of books, a lot of pencils in on a stool, in a hat. Okay, we got a telescope or another camera here to stalk people. Oh, you can see the reflection off the window. That's pretty cool. Then we got a little old school AC unit, a little kitchen here, rocking that Le Creuset, nice, all red. And then the fridge is slightly open. And let's go ahead and check out this ball. There's a no material ball here, so that's pretty cool. And then in this door is nothing, a very dark, empty, scary room here. And we got the entryway, closet, and so on. Overall, pretty cool asset. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. We got some really high def looking AV cars. So over here we got this all red one, a couple of designs here that says Lifesaver, and yeah, pretty cool. Pretty awesome. We got wheels, a little modular parts in case you want to start a repair shop or something. And over here we have FPS devices. Pretty cool if you're making an FPS type game. And I have shown this on my channel before in a previous Humble Bundle. So if you've bought everything in the last year, then you probably already have this one. But over here we have the talking on a walking talkie. And then we have this holding this kind of iPad screen here, this sound sensor or whatever, camera, and on the phone with his hands straight out. And then they are also rigged to the UE Mini in case you are making a true first person. So that's pretty cool. And then over here, we also have the different types of arms you can have. And I'm sure you can adjust the materials as needed and all the modular pieces here. This is the Forest Essentials pack. So let's go. Well, you can kind of see everything already. So we have a ton of foliage here, a ton of trees. We even have these really cool roadways. It is very high def. Looks very realistic. Let's just get closer to the ground so we can get a better view of everything. So we have these really nice sky assets that are not native to Unreal. Really nice mountain backgrounds as well, and really nice hills and so on. It's a very huge environment, very huge open world. We got these nice little pathways on the ground to kind of just lead us through on where to go. And yeah, I mean, you could make a really solid horror game or an adventure game, or even like tie it in with some sort of medieval like Skyrim type of game and so on. You're definitely going to need a map for your players if you're making a world this big. But yeah, overall, really cool asset. Tons of different variations of foliage. They are very optimized. So as you can kind of see in the distance of how it kind of unrenders all the trees into a much lower mesh form. So we can, our GPU won't blow up. And then we have to spend another 10 grand because those prices are going up. But overall, really cool. You can see how I get closer. It just slowly turns into a really HD looking tree out into the distance. But yeah, overall, really cool looking asset. And then, yeah, overall, it just looks really pretty. And then, oh, we have some waterways here. I didn't even notice this earlier. So we got this nice looking river and it looks pretty realistic. So you can see how clear this water is when it comes up against shore, kind of transparent, and then you can just see through the entire thing. That's trippy. Okay, yeah. And yeah, that's this is an amazing view. This will be the thumbnail. Okay, let me screenshot that. And let's go ahead and yeah, that's pretty much the Forest Essentials. And that pretty much covers most of what's in this pack. I didn't go through everything because it is a very long list. I didn't go over the tanks and I didn't go over this bar that I actually didn't even notice was there. And then a few of the driving problems like the ambulance, the police car, the motorbike, I had blueprint errors, but that could just be because I might have overwritten some files or something that wasn't meant to be. But overall, Really, really cool asset. If you do want to support my channel, feel free to consider subscribing to my Patreon. And also, again, thank you for all my Patreon members. It does really help. And then also check out the affiliate link in the pinned comment below. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, see you next. I'll see you next video. Thanks for watching.